This is Clifton Raheem Bradley out of the United States, Chicago, Illinois. And I just want to tell people, in spite of what the Illuminati, the Skull and Bones, and the weak news media is telling you to cause confusion, they're not trying to take people's food subsidies. Okay, link cards that they used to call. And you know what? I'm going to give you information to prove this, because I have done research on this, and I'm going to play some excerpts and some people complaining about the new rules are even thinking that they're going to take away food subsidies. I'll leave my comments for the end of the show.
The start of September brings big changes to food stamp eligibility.
Yeah, so what does that mean for you? Well, basically put, more low-income Americans will be required to work in order to receive those SNAP benefits.
As of today, childless workers who are age 18 to 50 will have to show that they are working at least 80 hours a month or are enrolled in an education or a training program to receive SNAP. On October 1st, that age requirement will go up to 52 years old. People without homes, veterans, and adults 18 to 24 who aged out of foster care are exempt from these new requirements. Congress says this change will reduce government spending and will bolster the nation's labor force at the same time. These new requirements will be in effect through October of 2030.
There's something going on after the Trump administration announced the new rule changes for SNAP, aka EBT, aka food stamp benefits. These people that you're about to see right now are going absolutely crazy since they can't buy junk food and sodas anymore. But you wait, there's also a scam going on.
One way is by not allowing taxpayer-funded benefits to be used to purchase unhealthy items like soda, candy, and other junk food.
Well, as you can see, the Trump administration is not playing in regards to these food stamps.
So I live in West Virginia, and they just changed the EBT rules where it can't be used to purchase soda. And I think that's terrible. Just because you need assistance doesn't mean that you don't deserve to have soda. And you can argue all day long that it's not a necessity. It's still a drink. What does it matter?
Somebody was on their last $3 and all they had was money for a bag of chips. Ain't no freaking way you can't get snacks, chips, candy, juice on EBT. Niggas is about to start stealing.
There's a lot of weirdos out here.
I don't get food stamps. However, the ones that do, your list just got longer on what you can and cannot buy. It isn't just sodas and candy. You no longer can buy lunch meat. Everything in that freezer section, your frozen hot dogs, your, corn dogs, French fries,
she alive?
onion rings, pizza, all of that. The only thing in the frozen section you can't get is fruits and vegetables and beans. In the sweet aisle, you can still have cake mix, frosting, chocolate chips. You can buy sugar. You could buy your condensed milk. You could buy those marshmallows, the jellos, the puddings. You can still have those.
How's she naming all the food?
It's gotta be block cheese. It can't be processed cheese. Meats, no lunch meats. You can have sausages, the Jimmy Dean sausage. You can have all your meat, your hamburger, pork chops.
Don't you want to be healthy?
You can have your shrimp. You can have a ham. You don't get canned soup. You don't get Top Ramen.
You heard her. There goes the Top Ramen. A lot of these mamas let their kids live off of Top Ramen. It's probably going to start a war now.
They actually freaking did it. If you have EBT, you can no longer buy EBT. When I first heard that,
why's she so mad?
You would no longer be able to buy pop or buy junk food with your food stamps, I thought it was a freaking joke. I just went up to Dollar General. I tried to buy this. 0 sugar. It's not even a sugary drink.
Lady, it's eating up your teeth.
And it doesn't go through.
That's why all these kids today got all these attention disorders, because you feeding them all this junk.
We should be able to decide what we purchase with our food stamps.
I have